Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field. Things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, they go with Krosky-Merritt. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 29. They're trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
70 Lions.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive, score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. St. Brown motioning left. Gone. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Back to throw. Gone. And that will be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. But he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
10 yards on the pickup. And second.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he stopped immediately there. Kirby Joseph there to drop him. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Daniels looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Here we go. Viking, hey, go.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Gibbs straight ahead. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 50 yards. And the Lions have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. 9-6. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. looking to put a drive together.
70 range. 70 range.
Now Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Washington.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery. Goff finds Gibbs on the check down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5.
13. Commanders 8.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready,
The
break.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. 3rd down and 10.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Back to throw. Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jalen Lane as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Big alert. Big alert.
For the
Hiking
two-point
and
conversion.
team.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Commanders 14, Lions 13. Jake Moody to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's Goff. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break here. Goff. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
Jake Moody to kick off.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
A 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Come on. 20.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Well, we've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
We go to the 180.
Now Goff. He's got right on the short throw. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Third down and 1.
We go.
Now Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 59 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
To the air goes Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start from 60, 70 range. 70 range.
To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
60 bucks, yeah, 60 bucks.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Percy Butler on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he is going to have the Lions first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football.
First down.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He finds his man complete. It's Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 32 yards. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
That's caught at the 1. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Across midfield. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. Now a run here. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score on Lions 27, Commanders 20.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And he takes it all away, but there is laundry on the field. The flag is down. And I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Commanders 20.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.